Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Okay. I am ready. Are we ready?
No, but yes.
No, but yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm ready.
the last time we were all together, you guys kind of finished exploring this temple on this mysterious island. You found a couple things, a weird horn, a short sword. Saw that something strange was happening on your ship when you were waiting for it to come get you. Saw that a body went overboard. Went to investigate, found out that Grimace had been killed, and you sort of retrieved his body from the water. And the crew said that they had been attacked by something like 7 feet tall with a tentacle coming out of its back, and it was a sight. You went to investigate, found that the scene was pretty much in disarray. A lot of furniture had been knocked around and moved over, some of which was blocking Arthok's room. He seemed to be stuck inside. But as you questioned him, you just felt like something wasn't right. Some things weren't quite adding up. Before you could question him further, there was some issue above deck when Isla saw that the island itself was sinking. And so that was a bit of a fiasco, trying to, outsail the pull of the water rushing in and trying to fill the space that the island inhabited. But you dealt with that, got back to the real world somehow, much closer to Glimcairn than you had been before, only about 3-ish days out. You questioned Arthok further, and when Darren asked Arthok to remove his shirt so that you could examine his hump, his character changed, and he pretty much revealed that he is not a very good person, and he's kind of been, operating under his own agenda for some time, and was just sort of putting on this sort of nice guy act. Before you could question him further and find out more, he basically turned into water and seeped through the floorboards of the ship and disappeared out of view. And that is where we left off. So, you guys are all standing in Arthok's room, probably a bit stunned about what just happened. What are you all doing?
Search the room.
We need to search the whole ship.
Y'all?
I'm searching the room.
Okay. So looking around the room, surprisingly, or perhaps not so surprisingly, Arthok's room is very clean. You don't really see any personal belongings out in the open. There is a bed and a small side table with a drawer.
I look at the table.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Anybody else can help her if you want to, but...
That is a nat 20 plus 3.
Oh! Very nice. Theron, you find that there is a false bottom in the drawer. Secret compartment. Inside, you find a few papers with writing scrawled on them. Do you want to read them?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, the first seems to be a letter, and it says, "Fellow scholar, I understand that the Actian will not arrive in Edgewater as scheduled, but I implore you to share more information about the date and location where you intend to intercept us. I understand that this is vital to the ritual, but I am uncomfortable not knowing all of the facts ahead of time. I look forward to your response. Additionally, I have studied the writings you sent me and do believe that this ritual could be what we're looking for. I do have some concerns, however. I do not see anything describing the components or cost of this ritual. Is there a page missing? Will this be safe to cast? Please advise. I look forward to our continued collaboration. Sincerely, Devin."
I knew
Okay.
it.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god!
Okay, what are the other...
My boyfriend's evil.
My boyfriend! No! Shit! I have to text Kyle.
I told him
God damn.
before the campaign started, I told him that his character knew the ship would not make it to Edgewater.
I knew he knew something, but I didn't know
I've been
what.
sitting on
God
that.
Damn.
Another sheet of paper.
Next pages.
Another sheet of paper has numbers and information scrawled on it. Actian, 25 souls on board. Underneath that it says -7.
God.
Further down on the page it says 18 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5. Below that it says Glimcairn, population in the low hundreds. Below that it says Witset, low hundreds, and that whole line has been crossed through. Below that it says Alamthir, thousands, and this has been circled.
So he was like
He was
keeping track of
adding
the population
souls.
of these places so that he could.
He was counting souls.
Mm-hmm.
There are also some notes here that seem to have your names on it. It says, Revan, weak, untrusting, lacks wisdom. Get through his armor and he won't last long. Or Alana, abandoned, lacks drive, holds herself back. Keep an eye on the shadows. Darren hides his pain, can help others but doesn't know how to help himself. Close the distance and take out quickly. Hoots, too trusting, just a kid, clueless to the world around him, quick, deal with swiftly from a distance. Theron, liar, criminal, dodgy, loner, another that likes to hide, poor armor, easy to defeat, not worth the bounty on her head. Chi, naive, soft, trying to prove something, take out first. Isla, idiotic, puts on airs, apparent murderer, should keep an eye on her, good with a crossbow, should be dealt with up close.
Oh my gosh, you wrote us
Wow,
all
that was
Phil.
brutal.
Oh my god, we got read for filth.
Oh my
Holy
god.
moly.
God
Oh my god.
damn, okay.
That's all that is in the drawer.
Can you like send that to us like either in chat or
You
or in
want
the group?
all of that?
I just wanted my notes.
Do you want
I
all
want
the
my-
Yeah,
writing?
we do, Amanda.
Give us our insecurities.
Amanda
Okay,
does not
fine.
want her players to succeed.
A silver platter, please.
Do you want each document, or do you
Yes,
want?
I would love that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it on the chat. That's fine.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Just so I have something to reference in the future.
I know that was pretty brutal. Sorry, guys.
Holy shit, guys.
It's not
Thank
me.
you.
It's not me. It's Arthok.
No, I know, but that's her dirty laundry right there. Oh my fucking god.
Boy.
I thought that I don't know why I wasn't expecting more bombs, but I wasn't.
I'm gonna go back
Well,
and copy all this.
Darren-
I tried to take notes, but they're not great.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, well, I feel seen and uncomfortable.
I thought I couldn't feel more uncomfortable.
Oh, I
Right?
thought
I thought we were at a pretty good level with that, but
Oh no, there's always lower to go.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Apparent murderer? Question mark.
Idiotic! She said idiotic!
Oh no.
Jesus.
Thrown around my abandonment
Take out
issues.
you first.
Oh
Idiotic.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
let's
no.
check that off of this. Let's check that off of our little to-do list there.
Get roasted.
Okay. I think. Okay. So I think what she's gonna do is just like go back up to the deck and just like make sure everyone's okay and like talk people down, let them know about the situation. Yada yada yada. Because I think we literally were like talking to Vice, like, what the fuck? And then he was like, and then we just went. So
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Yeah, the crew's definitely super uneasy because I mean they don't understand what's happened here. But what all do you tell them? What is it told or expressed or conveyed?
That our navigator, Arthok, is not who any of us thought he was. He literally just turned to water in front of us and trickled away.
Hate it when it happens.
I mean, for lack of a better word. That everything's okay for now. And let's just try to get to Glimcairn, and we'll see if we can find another navigator. And thank you for everything.
Yeah. He turned into water and dipped.
Question for me. How colloquially known would the Cloud King be?
But we don't know that.
Oh, we don't. Never
Or
mind.
do we? Shit. Actually, yeah. Would any of us
Make a
Cracking?
history check. Everybody make a history check because you all heard his monologue. You all heard him
Right.
say some things.
God damn it.
17.
I'm making it at disadvantage.
It's probably a
Yeah,
good idea.
good. Yeah. I did not roll well, so.
Neither
I
did I.
rolled really decently for
16.
disadvantage.
16, 17 from Darren.
I also got a 16.
Okay. Honestly, I mean, you would all probably have heard, like, when he said King of the Clouds, that was like, that sounds really, really familiar. Oh, Molly found one of her toys. That should be fun in the recording. Yeah, you think he's probably talking about the Cloud King. You know the Cloud King as a sort of a famous pirate lord, sky pirate, very notable from the time when airships filled the skies, and he was leader of the Crimson Fang. You're a little unsure about what happened to him, though. You don't really know exactly what he did or how he handled or reacted to the kind of decline of air travel.
Okay, so
Listen, everybody dealt with that in different ways.
Gosh, I'm like shaking, giving
Yeah.
this information out that I don't know why, but it's just making me like really tense.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if we had like exchanged that information among ourselves, if I would have told the crew if he was the Cloud King. I don't know if I would have. Seems. I feel like it seems a bit far-fetched to the average person, but I don't know. I could probably tell them he said he was the King of Clouds or something. I don't know. Because I don't know how much to say, y'all. Like,
I wouldn't mention the Cloud King thing to them, but that's just me.
you know what? I will not for now.
I think mentioning that he turned into water when we're in the middle of the ocean is like enough.
Yeah.
a
Hey,
lot
you know
to
what?
do.
Clouds are made of water.
True.
Oh my
Fuck, dude.
god, it's all coming together.
Yes.
The Illuminati confirmed.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Vice will probably walk up to you guys and be like, hey, what do we want to do with Grimace's body?
The only thing that I can think of.
Question.
The only thing that I can think of. Well, I mean,
I
guess
think
we
we
don't
should
know.
definitely burn it.
I was about to
Look,
say.
the other bodies, some of them like came to life, right? We fought some.
I think that did happen.
Yeah, I would love for him to not become one of those.
I agree. Yeah, and I think he would want that too. Maybe. I didn't know him very well, but I just have a feeling. Yes.
Are we gonna have a chance to burn it before we get anywhere, though?
Yeah, it's like how do we do that without setting the ship on fire?
I'm sure there's a place to do that on board. Would I know a place to do that on board?
The designated body burning bath.
I know. Vice is like, I mean,
Very
most ships don't come with a fire pit. And I don't know if Mac would be comfortable with us using
that's
His wooden ship.
ovens for that purpose.
Yeah.
Can I check Grimace's body for like any kind of like looking like barnacle growths or whatever?
Sure, give me a medicine check.
Alright, this is about to be real good. I got a +1. That's an 8.
Honestly, you just don't exactly know what you're looking for. Particularly on like a goblin body, you're not quite as familiar with what would be normal and what wouldn't be. I mean, you can tell that he definitely received some pretty nasty slash from what you would assume to be a sword, but aside from that, it's just really hard to tell.
Is there a... Yeah, I just don't know of a way to burn him while on the ship. Unless you just want to throw him overboard, but I don't think that's going to solve anything.
Do we have a way to like preserve him until we dock?
Embalm him.
Or like spare the dying, or like some kind of spell or something.
Gentle repose.
Yeah,
that one.
I'm plumb out of spells, so I can't do anything. I mean, if he were at 0 hit points, I would spare the dying, but...
Yeah, I thought of the wrong spell name. I meant what Benji said.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, basically, I mean, gentle repose just makes it to where he can't become undead for 10 days.
Right.
I mean, we can stay up and just we can take watch and we
That's
can
what I was gonna
tie
suggest.
up his body in case, and then just keep an eye out until you guys are more well rested.
I think that's our only option.
Man,
Thank you.
it was the old man all along.
Fucking crazy, right?
weird. I've seen some weird shit, but I don't know. Tentacle Grandpa wasn't on my list.
Not on the bingo card.
Just wait, you
There's
didn't
gotta
even
be some
see
Rule
him turn
34
into
for that.
water. You missed that part.
Yeah.
Shit, he turned into water?
Yeah.
Like, why though? That's weird.
If
That's
it
a weird
sounds
dude.
clueless, if it sounds like very strange and weird to you, like it's just as strange and weird to us. We don't know.
Well, I don't like it. We're maybe 3 days out from Glencairn. And after that, we can probably get there. I don't know.
I wonder if Allie would be willing to help us with that, actually.
It's possible.
With getting to Glencairn?
If we need the help to get to Glencairn, like navigation-wise.
We are
Or
in
he
need
would-
of a navigator.
We'll hear from him soon, I imagine, anyway, so.
I'm also kind of worried that maybe we've been gone a weird amount of time.
Okay, so I was going to ask this, and this is a great segue into this. Thank you, Amanda. So what I would like to ask, what, it's late afternoon. Is it like a time of day where like you can kind of see the moon, you know? Those little
I knew you
daytime
would ask
minis?
to see the moon. Yeah, it's about twilight. Moon's in the sky. Moons are in the sky.
Right.
And yeah, you can see the moon. Hang on, sorry. I'm thinking.
You're good. No, you're fine.
Where's my map when I need it? Trying to avoid switching over to
Where's your map? Vandalized by us.
my vandalized map.
Oh, yes.
I would say that, judging by, the phase of the moon, you've definitely, gotten here sooner than you should have been, because when you guys went to the island, you had, a full week of travel left ahead of you, and it seems like you've gotten here quicker. So there's
Okay.
I don't know, a couple days unaccounted for.
Okay. Actually, I think we got here earlier than we ever thought we could. So I think whatever time thing happened, I think it, I guess, kind of worked in our favor.
I don't fully understand where we were. I'm real confused about that whole situation. I don't know if you're also confused, but I'm pretty confused. And
Oh yeah.
I often get confused about strange situations, but that was kind of top of the list. I don't know.
Yeah. We had been there before, but doesn't mean that we're any less confused about it.
I don't like that place, man. It gives me bad vibes.
Well, it's sunken now, I guess.
You're not the only one. Oh, I'm sure it'll rise again when it's time.
Do you think it's like a rising and sinking island?
It wouldn't shock me. How do we even get there? It's kind of...
I feel like anything that we can reasonably conceive of as being normal or natural does not apply to that island.
That's fair.
That
The
tracks.
stars when we went there were completely different than what they should be.
Right.
And was there even a moon in the sky when we were there?
Yeah.
Not
Was
that
it
you
like
can
a
see.
new moon?
Just a weird starscape.
I'm gonna go down and get a drink.
It's a good idea. Yep.
And I'm also gonna pull out the what is it? Mortimer's
Ah.
miraculous manuscript of messaging.
Mhm.
Period.
I remember
Lovely
the
name.
whole fucking item name. Yeah.
I sure sold it.
And I'm gonna write to Mortimer.
Oh god.
Mortimer, we found the 8th curse bearer. We also found potential information about the curse. Do you know anything about an entity named Cthulhu? Please be brief in response, Darren.
Smart of you to say please be brief in response.
Hey, we went through like a 2-year-long campaign of that shit. Every time we cast sending to him, gotta get this man to get to the
Bless
point.
him. Bless him.
Love him though.
You can't
Bless him is
love
right.
Mortimer. All right. Hang on a second. I need to roll something for dear old Morty. Let me find his. Where? Oh. There's
Oh,
his
right.
Attention span check.
Attention span. Where is the M section? Mortimer
Okay, so-
Maxwell Carton. There you are, you beautiful bastard. Not the best roll, but that plus 17. Okay. Let's look.
Did you just say plus 17?
It's Mortimer.
That's what I
That's
heard.
true.
50
That's
years
still ridiculous.
after the first campaign.
That's still ridiculous. I
Think
love
he's
it.
gotten dumber. Okay. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I work out a response.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay then. Jesus. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're not doing much talking, guys. Talk.
Sorry,
Fill
we're
the
thinking
space.
a lot about
I
everything.
command you to speak.
A lot of stuff just happened.
Yeah.
Can we not process everything?
No,
No.
no processing.
No,
I
not at
said
all.
this in chat, but I think Amanda will find this funny. I know she's working.
Oh.
Hands up. What are the odds do we think that Isla's going to get a midnight visitor tonight?
Probably
I would-
pretty
Yeah.
high.
Pretty high.
Probably pretty high. That's
How
kind of
much?
my
How much do you want to bet? He is going to have tried to teleport to you and
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh yeah.
Failed
and be freaking the fuck out.
multiple
Oh
times.
yeah.
Probably. I'm not going to bet against you.
100%.
Oh god.
He's gonna like roll up, ready to like I don't know, fight or something because I don't
He's
know,
going to roll
assuming
up
the worst.
ready to slit my throat. Is my guess.
Yeah, he's assuming the worst
Yeah.
right now, and yeah, it's not gonna be great.
Just a little midnight snack, you know?
Now that actually is a good question. If we were all food, what food would we be? Because I don't.
My character or me as a person?
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah.
I mean,
those are
I was thinking
two different
character.
questions.
Yes, quite.
Oh, that is a
I
very
don't
good
know.
question.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I would say scones.
I can see
Ooh.
that.
I have no idea what I would be.
I don't either.
Just fucking fish and chips or something. I don't know.
Right?
Damn.
But what kind of fish?
I know. Yeah.
Or a lot will be a tall
Fish.
drink of water.
He is, after all, from the ocean.
From the sea. Period.
I'd be a jelly-filled donut. It's not until you learn about me that the blood from inside gets made known.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like the bloody past, you know, like
I kind of see the.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
Bloody
yourself first, and
No.
okay, I have Mortimer's message.
Okay. Period.
Good. Finish
wow.
this conversation.
Not to interrupt.
Yes.
Okay, you see a messy scribble scrawled on the page below where you
God.
wrote. It says, fascinating. The name vaguely rings a bell. One of the great old ones, dark gods that ruled during the Shadow Age. They've long since abandoned this world. This sparks concern.
Can you put that in chat?
Yeah. Same.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I will type
We're
it out
visual
later.
learners.
I will
Okay.
type it out later.
Okay.
But, dark gods that ruled during the Shadow Age is what he said. The
And are supposedly
the
not
great
around.
old ones. They supposedly abandoned the world long ago.
Well, the last time we heard about things supposedly leaving the world, there were a few that stayed behind. So I just don't know. Okay.
The Mythic Six did also, pull down the veil.
Oh God, what did you said? The shadow.
The Shadow
The Shadow
Age.
Age. Make a history
Ooh.
check.
Shadow Realm.
Make a history check.
I was about to say, was that in the?
From Yu-Gi-Oh?
Are those ages that were in the document?
23.
23.
Great, awesome.
Revan, you have studied, you've studied a lot of history. You might not be very old as far as you know, but, you have studied a lot. You're a very studious individual. And you do know what the Shadow Age is. The Shadow Age, as far as everybody knows it, was the beginning of Aurelia's history before the presence of benevolent gods. It marks a period of chaos and lawlessness as the world struggled for order and purpose in a almost godless land plagued by evil. This age saw the rise and creation of dark gods and aberrations, but little is known about that period of time and how long it truly lasted.
So
Very interesting.
we don't know a ton about it, but
But it sucked.
it was pretty dark, and none of the gods that we kind of know about from the past couple of ages existed back then. That's interesting.
So this thing being God, whatever it is still around and kicking. Somewhere.
Not in this realm, apparently.
Somewhere out there. Beneath the pale, it's the moon. It's all coming together, guys.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I think. Sorry, I was looking for the campaign document that you sent us
Yes.
because I think you did say the.
I did put in descriptors for the various ages.
And I was like, wait, is this what that is? Yeah.
I basically read the description verbatim, so sorry for not contributing any new information.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Because
Oh,
now I
yeah.
have something that I can actually look at because of the way I,
I
like
think
to
there is
visually
a
process.
typo in there, but forgive me.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Wow.
Well, other than drinking, is there anything else that you guys would like to do this evening in the wake of some pretty big bombs that have dropped?
After the drinks, I'm gonna just take a stroll around all the lower layers of the ship and make sure there isn't any damage.
Sure. Yeah, you take a look around, and honestly, the lower deck looks untouched. Yeah, you don't really see. It seems like that area where y'all were, like right outside Arthok's room, that sort of section of the ship was really the only place where some sort of fight broke out. So.
Do we want to look at the shit that we got from the temple at all?
Yeah, we should do that.
Or
Yeah, let's identify all that stuff. I will carefully drop everything.
All right.
We don't
I'll
know
go
what's
through
cursed
idea.
and what's not.
one by one. Ritual cast identify.
Okay. Sure. So, first you identify the horn, and it is a horn of silent alarm. You could probably Google horn of silent alarm and pull it up.
okay.
If you have trouble with that, just let me know, and I will help you out. And the
Okay.
what is? I'm trying to find where I wrote down what the sword is. It is somewhere.
Hello. Okay, there it goes. Okay.
Where's my sword description?
Okay, so 4 charges. When you use an action to blow at one creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears sound coming from the horn. The horn regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. That's pretty.
That could come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Especially seeing as
That could be nice.
seeing as a few of us are a bit experts and stuff. It's pretty.
It
Pretty
could
nice.
be good for like a lookout situation or something.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Great. I feel like. Okay.
I know this is somewhere.
Awesome.
Hang on.
You're good.
Short sword of corpse slaying.
Fucking edgy.
Probably Google that as well, but
I see Corpse Slayer showing up.
hang on. If you have trouble, a lot of different weapon types can be a corpse slaying weapon.
Gotcha.
I believe it deals extra damage to undead.
+1 to
It's
attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, it's a +1 short sword with the corpse slaying.
It does
When
an
you hit
extra
an
feat.
undead creature,
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
it
it
deals
extra 1d8.
Yes.
And the creature has disadvantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead till the start of your next turn.
That's also really good for
Yeah.
us. Shit.
Yes.
It requires attunement.
Yeah, I believe both of these do.
Okay. Did we take that box that had the figure in it? I can't remember if we did or not. I just
think
remember.
we did.
You did
I
grab.
think we did.
at
I remember
least
writing about
an
it, but I don't
extra
remember if we took it.
artifact.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So you got some goodies.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever wants a corpse layer, do it. And the horn of silent alarm. I mean, I'm kind of inclined to let any of the rogues have it. I feel like that's kind of a reconnaissance kind of vibe, but I don't know. That's really cool though.
There's no
Okay.
siren.
I was more thinking the horn could be used by someone who maybe wasn't sneaking in somewhere, that was just looking out for
maybe
the ones
Hoots
that
can
were
have the
sneaking.
horn. Maybe Hoots can have the horn. He'd be flying and he'll see something and then he can like use the horn. I feel like
That could be fun.
That'd be cool.
Seeing as, he can't actually, speak to us.
Well, he could say hoot to warn us.
But then what if we don't want, if we don't want the whatever
Sure,
it is?
yeah, I can take the horn.
Yeah! Okay.
Yes.
That would be cool, I think. Okay. Horn of silent alarm.
Does the sword give off any bad vibes, like it may possibly be cursed, or?
Does not appear to be cursed.
Oh, that's good at least.
We've kind of done a lot of that lately.
Yeah.
Kind of been there, done that.
Okay, cool. Good.
Kind of the whole thing, this campaign.
I can only throw so many curses at you.
Look.
I think he would just like for us to believe that's how our guard is down.
What?
Oh, I don't like that fucking laugh.
It's just my laugh, man.
The laugh is you.
That's what you want us to think. Oh, goodness me. Goodness.
So there's something that I would like to do.
Yes.
But okay, first of all, because I don't think I have these things in my inventory per se. But I would like to look around. Yeah, I don't think these are necessarily in my inventory. Okay, so I would like to look around on the ship for like something to write on and something to write with.
Sure. Easily found.
Okay. And I'd like to find like a private area of some kind. Somewhere, something where someone isn't. Okay. And I want to write out. Okay, first of all, do I know Theron's last name? Was that something she ever communicated to us?
I don't know if Theron ever told anybody her last name.
I don't know. Did I say it?
I don't know if you have. I think you've just always introduced yourself.
Yeah, I
as
think I just
Theron.
said Theron.
Okay. I'm gonna write down Theron's name.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna write down Ronan Canathri.
Uh-huh.
And I want to like see if there are any like letters like in common or
You want to
something.
Voldemort this up, Tom Riddle?
I mean, I as best as I can, because I don't know, it just seems very strange, the whole thing. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like...
I just want to vocalize what I'm doing, even if it isn't like rollable or whatever.
Okay.
Like I just.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like
I would be able to.
it would be weird for me to make you roll something that you can find out for yourself.
Sure. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
Is that
Sure.
I don't know.
No,
But
yeah, that makes sense.
I see where you're. I understand what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Smelling what you're stepping in.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
I've not heard that one either. That's cute. Okay.
But I dig that.
Okay. I'll just like fold the paper and just like put it in my vestments somewhere and just
All
keep it.
right. Noted. Is anybody else doing anything this evening?
I am gonna head to bed, but before I head to bed, I'm gonna write a note that says, Allie, if you come barging in here, just know we were stuck in some weird pocket dimension. We didn't disappear on purpose. I have no idea how we got there, but we're back. We're all mostly okay. Some weird shit happened. Please, please, don't come in here trying to kill me. Thanks. And I'm gonna put that by my pillow. I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I mean, I'm gonna meditate, I guess.
Like
for 4
the
hours.
Tooth Fairy. Oh my gosh. Anybody else doing anything this evening?
Are we okay? So who's actually taking watches for Grimace? Is that like the party or is that the crew? Like,
You
what's
can have the
vibe?
crew take turns doing it if you would like to have an uninterrupted sleep.
Be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't trust that.
Yeah, I'll stay up a little bit and keep watch
I'll
on
take a
Grimace's
watch.
body.
Come on,
Take a
guys.
watch.
All right. You take turns watching Grimace's body. Did y'all tie up his body?
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talked about it.
We'll
So,
say
sure.
that has been done. You take turns doing that. Isla, you get your full 4 hours. But you wake up, notes exactly where you left it. It's not until like several hours later when you do notice the door to your captain's quarters open, and Allie is standing in the doorway. He is drenched. It looks like he just like jumped in the ocean essentially. And he looks at you, and he looks kind of pissed, to be honest. Where the fuck were you?
You know, that's a good question. I wish I could answer that, but we don't really know. We kind of went through some mists, and then we were on some weird island, and
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
that's the thing. We don't really know. You know, I think it was a pocket dimension, but we were on some weird island. Ended
You
up
went to
like,
a different plane?
I think so. I don't really know. It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on... He takes a seat. He's like, I don't...
Did you take a swim?
Yeah. Wipe that fucking look off your face and start explaining things.
I kind of tell him everything. I'm like, yeah, we were just like sailing through the mist, and then, oh gosh, there's this island, and you know, it was the same island that we like washed up on when we all met. So it was kind of like a meet cute moment, but not quite, because then we ended up with cursed like coins, you know. So it wasn't really a meet cute, but it kind of was. And so we went exploring, and we figured out that like, maybe, oh, do you know more about Cthulhu than we do? He's like some old, like, demon or something from like the before time.
Let's find out.
Casey. It was kind of like a meet
A
cute.
meet cute. History. No, I don't know what the fuck a Cthulhu is.
Yeah, neither do we. But we think he's like some like greater demon thing or something, because anyway, so, you know, we figured that out. We found some cool stuff, and then we were trying to get back to our ship, and Grimace was dead, and we saw him like lying face down in the water. So we like rushed back to the ship. Turns out Arthok, our navigator, is like evil and totally working for whoever the hell this Cthulhu guy is. And he like gave this whole speech, talked about like being the king of the clouds at one point, and then he fell from grace, and then he turned into water, and he disappeared, and we were back.
What? Wait. Arthok, that old man, that's the fucking Cloud King?
Yeah, apparently. We didn't know that either.
The Cloud King is dead.
What? Well, clearly he's not, because he was right here, and he was our ship's navigator, and he's been killing people.
He's supposed to be dead, or at least that's what all the rumors say. Have you not heard? That's right, you don't remember shit. Yeah, there was, I don't know, some sort of attack on their ship, like, decades ago, but, you know, because nobody can get their hands on, like, replacement crystals, the thing just sort of dropped out of the sky. And, I mean, a couple people supposedly survived, but everybody said that the captain went down with his ship. So, that doesn't... You know, a couple of his crew are probably still alive, but you'd have to... trying to think where they would be hiding out. Probably Hangman's Alley.
Hangman's Alley.
It's a long way
Where's
away.
that at?
Total other side of Kadath.
Well, I forgot to mention the island, like, sunk, too, and turned into a whirlpool, and we almost got sucked in.
Like, I think we should table some of this discussion until after I've had food, and... Y'all have coffee on this ship? Because
Yeah, we got some coffee. We also have food. Let's go. I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
Okay. He gets up and walks out, and y'all go down to get some coffee. Why don't we take a quick little break? Okay. It is the early morning, and now you're only like 2 days out from Glimcairn, so to speak. And Allie is aboard. And he, as you guys are waking up and kind of go down to the kitchens to get breakfast, you notice that a still sort of damp Allie is sitting at the table, eating food and having a cup of coffee.
Hey, Chi, look! You don't have to call Allie anymore. He's right here. He found us last night.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good to see you again. Okay.
So funny.
I believe that you were not on this plane. That actually tracks. That's kind of the only explanation for some things. So, that I get. This Arthok Cloud King stuff, though. How dangerous is this guy?
Oh, real dangerous. He turned to water and disappeared like that. Like, I don't think normal people can do that.
Has a big tentacle growing out of his shoulder.
He's also
Apparently.
he's been killing people.
Yeah, he's been killing
stopped.
people as we traveled. Apparently.
That's what that was.
Do you know where he's headed? Or what his goal
fucking
is?
clue.
Well, he circled,
Yeah, we did find
circled-
those papers.
Yeah, so Glimcairn and Alanthea are definitely on his list, but I don't know if he's there already
What's
or.
the goal? Like,
So,
Killing people.
I'm just can we give Allie the sheet of paper and see what the fuck he can gather from it?
Well, what I think
Or
his
no.
goal is he's like killing people to sacrifice to Cthulhu, and meanwhile our little coins are getting more full with like bad juju and all that stuff. And I think maybe Cthulhu like gets summoned to this plane of existence or something. There's like something about a ritual. I don't really know. I think it's bad news all around though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if their ritual requires like a certain amount of sacrifice, then that would explain
Yeah.
it.
And there was what was his name? Devin?
Yeah.
We were there the first time before we woke up in the middle of the ocean with our coins. There was a a thing that said, "The fare I will tally in flesh, blood, and bone."
Ooh,
So I think
that's
his goal is to kill as many
creepy.
people as possible.
I would also encourage you guys to, if you're able, to probably reread that whole poem.
Yeah.
Is it in the drive?
I have a screenshot.
Can you send it to our without Amanda chat?
Oh, your players only chat.
Yeah,
I
the
told you to
Yo Ho's
create.
chat.
Yeah,
that
The
you
one where we
create.
planned Operation
I was like,
Mighty
maybe you
Morphin
should do
Power
this.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Here
Or
it is.
Operation
Yeah,
Dino Thunder, that's what it was.
Yep.
Dino Thunder.
that's right. Okay, I'm sending it to the chat now. So to remind everyone, 1,000 I count for each you require. A tether secured of unbreakable fiber. A dark voyage begins from reaches unknown. The fare I tally in flesh, blood, and bone. Your conduit, your beacon, your servant, and last, to take these my offerings and grant me my past. Oh my
We're
god.
trying to
Yeah.
restart the Shadow Age.
Well, based on that paper, he's got 45 so far.
It says 1,000 I count for each you require. So there's some sort of ratio as well going on.
So what if that's 1,000 per each coin?
So 8,000?
So we need a total of 8,000.
I
That'd be
will
a lot.
also remind you that this message was found in a chest full of roughly 1,000 coins.
I guess the question is like, why us? Why?
Because we were there.
No, but
So were other people, though. There were lots of
Yeah.
other people on the ship,
25 souls on board of the Actian minus 7.
which is
Did he know that there were just going to be 7 people and it was going to be randomized, or were we?
Or was that after the
didn't.
fact?
We didn't
Yeah.
die.
Maybe
He's
you guys
counting
are
the
just,
18
Exactly.
that did.
you guys
Yeah.
are either really lucky or like
Really fucked.
really fucking unlucky.
kind of sounded like that one.
I mean, I think that. Oh, hello.
We got a video, Caroline.
Sorry.
Caught.
Caught in 4K.
Hey, Allie, we're kind of in the need. I don't know if you noticed. We need a new ship's navigator. There's a hole now.
You have an opening.
We do. Maybe
gonna
not
lie,
for good
it's
reason.
kind of a step down from captain of my own vessel, but it would make some things a little easier.
Inside check? What does he mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what he means, but
You can roll inside if you want to.
I want to.
You're so
13.
good at these. Hey, 13. That's the
That's not
highest
good.
I think you've ever rolled on an insight. You don't get any like sinister vibes. You can't quite nail the specifics, but you get the feeling that he is concerned, and this would make things easier if he was here.
I mean, if you don't want to, Allie, just a recommendation of someone would also be helpful.
Fine. I don't really know who else you would get out here in the middle of nowhere, and
Or in Gloomcairn.
pretty good at navigating. Oh, what time is it? The Ouroboros should probably crest over the horizon in a few hours. Shouldn't be that far behind. If you think that this guy is really dangerous, I could send them ahead to, at the very least, just kind of be reconnaissance. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys would think would be more useful. But this guy sounds like bad news.
The thing is he also has been keeping tabs on us, so even if we just us 7 decided to fight him, I don't know. I think extra help is always going to be a good thing for.
Yeah. Well, and my crew are separate from y'all, you know. I don't know what his abilities are, or if he gets a leg up if it's you guys, but, I mean, Ouroboros generally is pretty good at hiding when she needs to. So, maybe we can glean something.
I think that would be really helpful.
You guys are in some pretty deep shit.
Yeah.
And where are you headed to now?
Glencairn, right?
Yeah.
It's a really small town, so...
It was on the list.
Yeah, it's on his list, yeah. Could be interesting. Could be
he
fine.
even said,
Could be
like,
spicy.
He mentioned, like, their population, like, in, like, a relative amount. Like, he said Glencairn population low hundreds. Alanthir, it says thousands. And Alanthir was circled. I mean...
He's one guy, right, though? I mean...
Yeah, the only other person that we know of that he was working with, when we woke up in the ocean, was dead with no eyes.
Okay, that...
Yeah.
I don't know. When you're talking about thousands, though, there's no way he's working, like, totally alone.
Well, it just makes me wonder. He's the Cloud King. The
What if
Cloud
he
King
still has
didn't.
some of his connections from...
Well,
Yeah.
that too. But the Cloud King didn't have a tentacle, right?
Yeah,
And
no
didn't
story
have
of
any
the
of those-
Cloud King includes a tentacle. That's...
Or the water thing.
Allie said the Cloud King should be dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
His ship went down. It plummeted out of the sky.
Into the ocean?
I think, but I mean, even at that, from a certain height, it doesn't matter if you're hitting water.
Well, but from a certain height, it doesn't matter. Maybe Cthulhu was there and brought him back to life. I don't know. Like,
We've been seeing a lot of undead things, so
there's a lot of undead things, all with like tentacles and like. He's got a tentacle.
so something gave him his things that he has now. So that could be helping him.
I don't like it. It's
No. What's there to like? I mean,
seems like a pretty bad situation. But I
can't help but like notice some parallels. Do I have a tentacle? Why am I alive? You killed me. I should be dead.
I don't know.
It makes
did
me
you say
very
that?
uncomfortable.
Did you say that you're from Witsit? Is that what you said?
Well, I just made that up. I don't know where I'm from.
I couldn't remember. Okay.
It's close to like where I woke up. So
I mean, because
I just
Witsit's
kinda
on his
said-
list and
Yeah.
crossed out.
Let's get to Glimcairn first and then go from there. This is a mess.
Yep.
Probably as you're nearing sort of lunchtime, you all feel a bone-chilling pulse in the back of your skull. As if your very being was like a guitar string and someone just plucked you. You are instantly hit with an intense wave of nausea, and I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Okay.
On save.
9.
Nat 20!
So Isla, nat 20.
For a 23.
Theron,
8.
8. Orlana,
9.
9. Darren,
9.
9. Chi,
17.
17. Hoots,
Unnatural 20.
ooh, and Revan,
18.
18. Okay, everybody except for Isla, Hoots, and Revan are basically you're hit with so much nausea that you are sick. You
Damn it.
find yourself feeling sick and you start to throw up. Paired with this ill feeling is power. It's faint, but it's there, and it feels strange and alien.
Don't
You
like
guys
this.
now all have the ability to cast Create or Destroy Water once a day.
Oh.
Okay.
All of us are just the sick.
Everybody.
Okay.
So as Arthok is killing more people, he gets powerful, but so do we, because we're all connected. I think is the vibe. Okay, well, I mean, as soon as
Did anyone
I'm
else
feeling-
feel like sick for a second there? I like had a little bit of a headache, but I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I start checking myself for barnacles.
Darren
Yeah.
just goes off the side and just throws up off the side of
It's just
this.
so
Yeah.
bad.
No barnacles. But yeah, those that got sick are sick, but no barnacles.
How long do we feel sick? Go ahead.
I mean, you feel pretty nauseous for a good while. But I mean, you're able to eventually overcome it, but it's not pleasant. Nobody likes being sick.
Cool.
I'm gonna check where I got hit by the one thingy when we were on the island.
Yes.
See if there's anything weird about that.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Hang on one second.
Oh,
I
no.
definitely did not.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Didn't mean to remind the teacher we had homework.
Yep. There you go.
Come on, man.
Is Darren good tentacles?
Yeah. So where you got hit, yeah, you do see, it looks like where you got hit, it has gotten infected. And most notably, it's sort of like it's like kind of like boils, but they kind of have a bluish tint to them.
I'm gonna go find Chi. Just like roll up my pants leg and be like, Chi, does this look normal?
It does not. It does not look normal.
No, what happened?
This is where one of those weird fuckers like bit me yesterday when we were on the island. And I'm not sure what's going on. It's definitely infected.
Okay. I don't have So I have a question for, I guess, the DM then, because of the spells that I prepared. Let's see. Do I think that maybe looking at the spells that I prepared today, I've got lesser restoration and healing stuff, but do I think any of that is going to help?
You have a feeling like lesser restoration would probably do well against this.
Great. I will cast that on his shinny shin shin, and I'll just be like, I think this might work. If I had known before this morning, I probably would have prepared something maybe a little better, but let's try this.
I mean, I wasn't, to be honest, if I had noticed it before, I would have asked. I didn't notice anything until I woke
That's
up.
Okay. Well, we don't know what we don't know, I guess, right?
Yep.
Fortunately, you've not been ill for too long. It's not been like an incredibly long amount of time, and Chi is able to sort of catch this infection quick enough to where lesser restoration is plenty enough to kind of clean that out and heal it.
Damn, you're good at that.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it doesn't, I guess, come from me, right? Thank you.
The
That's
power of Salune.
Yes.
In any case, thank you. That was starting to get a little painful and
it looks
very concerning.
It looked concerning for sure.
It looked very concerning.
I guess now that I'm feeling better, I should maybe take a look at Grimace and see if I can maybe help that situation.
Oh yeah.
How is Grimace looking? Is any barnacles? What's going on?
He looks largely unchanged.
Cool. Then I will. I want to make sure this is indeed. That is this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then I would like to cast Gentle Repose on Grimace's body.
Nice.
And.
Sure.
Yeah. That should prevent him from being undead for 10 days.
Nice. Yeah. Easily done. At some point during this passage of time, the Ouroboros would have caught up with you guys, and Allie would have sent them ahead with the instructions to see if they can kind of track down Arthok and kind of do some reconnaissance there, if they're able to. Does anybody else plan on doing anything today? No. Well, we have had a very intense couple of sessions previously, so I am going to give you a little bit of respite in terms of rolling to see if encounters happen for these last couple of days. So, anybody want to do anything for the evening before we move on to the next day?
I have a question.
Yes.
So create or destroy water once a day. That doesn't count against like the amount of spells.
This is like if you had an item with a slot attached to it. This is how it functions. So it's its own.
That's actually great. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. You move on to the next day. This is sort of your last day of travel before you will arrive at Glimcairn. Is anybody doing anything this day?
I think I'm gonna work a little bit on that song that I promised Puck.
Sure. Sounds good.
And then think a little bit about what was written on Arthok's pages and write.
Sounds good.
In my journal.
Yeah. Isla, make a perception or insight check.
Well, I think we're gonna go with perception. Because my insight's +1. My perception's a +4. Another nat 20 on a different die. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
So 24.
Okay.
Look, I gotta take a picture of this. I can't believe it.
You don't notice anything crazy, but you are aware that Allie does keep a pretty close eye on you. And more often than not, he is eyeing your earring.
I'm gonna pull him aside. So, Allie, can you tell me a little bit? I mean, if it like hurts you to talk about this, fine. But like, you don't have to. Can you tell me a little bit like about who I was, or like where I was from, or if I had any family, or like who was I?
Well, your name was Jacqueline Storm. You were sort of a loner, like me. We were on a crew together for a while, and kind of decided to start a crew of our own and kind of take over and be our own captains of sort. You were always sort of the more driven of the two of us, I guess. So, kind of made sense for you to be captain. I don't know, we had rules, you know? We only targeted the really, like, wealthy ships, and, you know, we didn't hurt anybody unless they tried to hurt us first. We normally didn't take everything. We just took the stuff that seemed kind of like extravagant, that they didn't need. It was nice.
That does sound nice.
This. You just found it? There's no other story there?
No. I mean, like I said, I think I said, it reminded me of the stone that was in the sand from the one memory I had. And I just thought it looked cool.
I mean, it does look cool, technically.
Right?
But,
Pinchy.
have you noticed, I don't know, a change? Any changes?
Do I have to make an insight check to talk about this? I mean,
if you say no, you need to make a deception roll. And
I feel like I would want to talk to him, though.
then you need to make a wisdom save.
What die do I use?
Choose
Let's
wisely.
use my sandy ocean die. Look at that.
Oh,
I
period.
like it. I like it.
A wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
18.
God.
You don't want to talk about it.
No. I guess I better make my
Make his
deception.
deception roll. He's gonna make an insight. Oh, man. He's not going to notice shit.
19 plus 8 for a 27.
I got a natural 1 for insight.
Oh,
So he'll just sort of like, that's good. It's good. Hopefully things will stay that way.
I hope so.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything today? What about for the evening? No?
No.
No. All right. It will be very early in the morning when you arrive at Glimcairn. Like, barely light in the sky. But you approach. And it's pretty clear, even from a distance, that something is wrong. Clouds of smoke billow from the coast of Glimcairn, intermittently interrupted by the orange glow of flames. The town burns, but what's more disturbing as you draw near is that you don't hear anything. No cries, no screams, just the sound of timbers cracking and breaking as they burn. As you approach the docks, you can see that a spectacle has been made of several bodies. You count 7 in total, each mutilated in a unique, grotesque fashion. In front of the bodies, words have been painted on the ground in blood. Flesh, blood, bone. The first body that you see looks to be a human male body, dressed in full plate, with a bucket covering his head. The man's chest has been split open in a crude fashion, with the metal of the armor twisting unnaturally with the flesh. The second body looks to be a half-elven female body. The word criminal has been painted across her torso in blood, and a wanted poster has been pinned to her chest with a knife. You see a human female body painted blue. Her body has dozens of words carved into her skin. Orphan, unwanted, alone, nothing, abandoned. You see what looks to be a halfling male body. It appears to have been covered with tar and then feathers, and has been impaled by a spear. There's an elven female body, painted blue. It looks like slits have been cut in her neck, and her hands have been painted red with blood, and the word murderer has been carved into her forehead. There's a human male body. His hands have been cut off, and his throat has been cut open. It looks like his vocal cords have been removed, and his gaping mouth shows that his tongue is missing as well. At the feet of the male body I just described is what looks to be a dead cat. Its neck appears to have been snapped.
shit.
Wait,
This guy doesn't mess around. Shit.
wait. Am I tripping? Was there a body that was supposed to be for me?
Oh, yes, there definitely was.
Oh,
I was getting very,
Sorry.
very nervous.
I skipped over. I skipped. Sorry, my bad. There is a female body. And she is sort of positioned to be looking upward. Her eyes have been removed, and her she was sort of dressed in robes, and they've been drenched in blood as well.
But I don't understand. Is this just to taunt us? Is he just trying to make us feel bad so that we don't go after him?
No, I think this is very intentionally. I don't know.
Message.
The
Yeah.
coins feel.
I am using.
Oh, yes.
Coins
Check
feel.
that.
Damn it. There's fire everywhere, right? It's just.
The town is burning. But, I mean, looking around the town, it's clear that not a single building or person has been spared. Windows are broken, roofs are blazing, supports have been shattered. Only one building seems to be somewhat intact. It's a single structure, and the burnt sign dangling from its half-collapsed awning reads Local Archives.
Okay. I think we need to burn these bodies and Grimace's.
I mean,
And-
most of them are burning already.
Burnt? Okay, well, we need to burn Grimace's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on all these bodies
Or that.
and burn them.
Yeah.
Allie is surveying this scene, and he's kind of gonna... This is really bad. And this guy's out there. Do we know anybody that can confront him or slow him down? Do you know of anybody that might be like that way? Fighters, warriors?
I mean, fortune's
I think we
favored.
do. Yeah. I almost don't want to drag them into this, though.
We need to warn people about this.
Yeah.
Do we have a way
I mean,
to... Do we have message?
So
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
write to Mortimer.
Yeah.
So we can tell
I'm not
Mortimer.
gonna
I
let
can
Yeah,
send
Mortimer
to
know.
them.
I've got the book.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
What was I gonna say? Okay, there's a archive place on
Archives
fire as
building
well.
is relatively intact as far as you can tell from the outside.
Is it still burning on the inside, or?
It's smoldering, but it seems like for the most part the flames have kind of gone out. It's kind of the only building that's like standing.
Okay.
Would you like to check it out?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The inside of this building is honestly worse than the outside. Walls of bookshelves and filing cabinets fill the room, but they are nearly all black from fire damage. There may be a few salvageable documents or books, but you will have to do a bit of searching to find out.
Yeah, I think we should.
Should I look for what's
Yeah,
salvageable?
give me some investigation rolls.
Damn, this guy rolls good.
21.
21.
Investigation 24.
24. Nice.
And that's 20, if that helps.
Very nice. Yeah, there are like, they're kind of like three notable documents that you find. The first one, the parts that you can read say, Uasodus algae. This extremely rare algae has remarkable healing properties. It can cure a number of illnesses if administered properly, but most importantly, it is proven to be effective in waking patients from long-lasting comas. Its only other known sighting was an icefall in 1415, but it is believed that the local healers in the area wiped it out through overuse. The algae begins as a deep crimson color. This young state is the only stage in its life when it is effective for healing purposes. As it ages, its crimson hue turns a deep teal and it becomes useless. So that's the first document.
Right.
The second one says, The cave where the Uasotis algae has been sighted is located due west of the town along the shore. The cave entrance can be found roughly 20 feet below the water's surface. The rising sea levels have made this cave increasingly difficult to access. The algae is believed to be located in the furthest reaches of the cave where the temperature is the coolest. And then the last one says, the cave is a thriving underwater ecosystem teeming with life. The species most notable are glowing sea vegetation, the traveling schools of quippers, and the marrow sightings in the area. There is some evidence to suggest that other creatures may lurk deeper in the cave, but we have yet to get a team to venture far enough in to confirm this.
Okay. Some good news. Okay.
Yeah.
So the algae is in a cave.
Due west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Do we? How far away due west? Like, did it say? I can't remember. Sorry.
It didn't say.
Okay.
It was underwater.
Yeah, 20 feet underwater.
Fun. Okay.
Okay, well, we need to look for this anyway, so.
Yeah.
What you got, Darren?
Okay. Sorry, give me a sec.
1. No.
Okay. Mortimer, 8th has raised Glimcairn. If you can warn Alamthir, please do. We might need Fortune's Favored's help. This is bigger than just us now. I'm so sorry, Darren.
That was a good way to put that.
Great way. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. It's almost like he's a College of Eloquence bard.
Whoa, weird.
Yeah.
It's like he has the magical ability to know what to say.
Yeah, today was the extreme tone shift episode.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Look, it's bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad.
I feel like the stunned silence
Oh yeah.
just completely encapsulates.
I didn't think we'd get like a White Stone moment.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's dead.
Like
Like,
everybody's
there's
dead.
nobody here.
Glimcairn? Yeah. Yeah, Glimcairn is.
Town's gone.
The entire
Cool.
town.
Yeah.
We need to check the coins when we get back on the boat.
So sad.
For sure.
Ooh,
Yep.
period. Mm.
On our way to this cave.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oof.
I'm guessing Isla's gonna need to help us find that since it's
I can,
below the
like-
surface.
I can feel
Yeah.
my like heart beating like in my ears
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
like,
Same.
Yeah. It's intense.
my brain
I'm
is
like-
just blank.
Like I don't even know what to say or do. Like I'm
Right.
Yeah,
overwhelmed.
yeah. I'm like, what would Theron do? Probably nothing. 'Cause we all do. Probably nothing.
Hey y'all, remember how like 20 minutes ago I was describing the island as a meat cute? Let's go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Times. Let's just forget the last 5 minutes have happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something consequences.
This is what happens when you suss out.
When he says out the villain too early.
Right? Like, brilliant that was able to happen. That y'all were able to do that.
Consequences.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not your fault. It's just like, now he's not playing his little game anymore,
Yeah, he has nothing to hide now.
It's not your fault, it's just your problem.
it's not your fault, it's just your problem.
I would also like to say the documents we found in the archive building, I would like those sent to us as well, if you would please. Oh, great DM. We are not worthy,
Dude.
Do we need to go on and message people once she's done with Mortimer's response?
Yeah, we'll be waiting. Mortimer's response.
Response.
I do love that Mortimer is like our ally in both campaigns. That's pretty sick.
I love him.
I mean, he is the
I love
best.
Mortimer.
He's the best.
And before he fucks us over, Konari style.
I can't. Okay. Don't
Yeah.
say that.
This is another guy that y'all don't really know, that you're just trusting. I know you really know him, but your character doesn't really know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also pretty famous for being like
Allied with,
The Cloud King
allied
was famous.
with heroes.
but he was also famous for
King was
being a
famous for
pirate.
being right.
Yeah. Cloud
Okay.
King was famous for being a massive dick.
You get a reply from Mortimer that says, "Oh my! I will inform whoever I can. I agree that this has grown to be beyond just you. Perhaps Fortune's Favored can intercept the 8th." And then, he sends a message, which you will be able to respond to. New message. Please give me a description of the 8th, if possible. Other things to look out for? Question mark. Any survivors in Glimcairn? Question mark.
No.
Is this via the book or via...
This is via the book, so
Okay.
he gets to send one a day as well, so.
Okay.
Mercy. Amanda, I have to ask, who was the first character that you thought of, at least, and conceptualized?
The very first character
For campaign one.
for campaign 1,
Because I get the vibe that Mortimer might be
it was
one of them.
Ysera. It was absolutely Ysera.
Ysera.
The entire campaign was built around, I wanted the absolute big bad to be the people that hired you.
Right.
And I wanted, and then I really liked the idea of them being a dragon in disguise, because we didn't really have any dragons in Curse of Strahd. So I really wanted some dragon in disguise, and they were going to hire you and you were going to work for them unknowingly, and it all sort of spiraled from there.
I think this has been mostly covered in campaign one so far, right? Question mark.
Oh, you know what? I think the episode in which you discover that Ysera is a dragon happens, or will drop Wednesday, I think, actually.
All right.
So, and this will drop Friday. So I think we're okay.
All right.
Most of
'Cause
the
I knew we
people
were
that
first-
watch this campaign don't watch the other one.
Well, just in case someone does, even just for that one person,
Spoilers.
Well, if I remember, I'll edit this small conversation out.
Also, well, I mean, I knew that the
I
campaign
know
one
in
episodes
future
were pretty
Amanda,
far
this isn't
along.
gonna
I knew
happen.
that they were
Keeping
pretty
this
far along, so I was like, My question was how far along. So
Yeah. It's y'all. So what's currently dropped of campaign 1 right now? Y'all are in the woods.
Oh yeah.
I think
The bag of holding. The bag of holding.
Bag of
Yeah,
holding.
I just stole the bag of holding. So
Rip.
I think it's the next episode that y'all go to.
Have we fought the golems yet that like took us out?
No, you fight them next episode. But the like the sarcophagi with all her like dead husbands, those are like right inside. Like, you'll find them relatively soon. So
Hey, did the bag of holding thing make you upset? If so, like and subscribe.
man, does the idea of a DM like taking everything you own right out from under your nose make you pissed off?
Oh,
man.
including the like Warforged that we separated the limbs of and stuck it in the bag of holding.
What's hilarious though is I only took the bag because I wanted the orb. I forgot that Pierce was in there.
You're welcome.
That'd be hilarious if
And
Pierce
then
just came back
there was a
second
moment
time.
where I was driving or something, and I was like, "Oh my god, I have Pierce now!" And I think I texted y'all, and I was like, "I just realized
you
something
did.
huge." Oh man, gosh, crazy. You thinking, Darren?
Yeah,
I know.
I'm trying to squeeze as much information I can as I can, while also being in character.
I know.
In a message in 30 words.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like your messages were fairly succinct, Ash.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a good
planned them. I just kind of.
No, yeah. They were off the cuff, but they were still like good.
See, whenever you cast Sending and talk to Mortimer, I would like often just use Mortimer's like rambling character trait as an excuse for me not to think out how many words I needed to fit things in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, at least. Oh no, let's go.
I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
So I'm gonna write back. Goliath man, late 80s, tattoos and mustache, suggested he was the Cloud King. Has hunched back, hiding a tentacle. Might have a sword. Can become water. Shouldn't have trusted him.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't mention if the whole town was dead. We just left.
I couldn't fit it in.
That's always funny to me when someone just pops out.
Bye.
Roll 20 yeeted him out.
We can let him know.
Of course, my shit cuts out right then.
We can let him know tomorrow that there's no survivors. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's not the most important information. I feel like that you did well.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
You're good.
Okay, where did it cut out?
Oh, we
got
got your
the
whole
whole note.
message.
Yeah.
shouldn't have
Okay,
trusted
cool.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have trusted him.
All right, good to know. What else, guys?
So, who else are we sending messages to?
I mean,
Ren, maybe?
I was about to say because I was gonna ask, like, if we're already asking Mortimer to communicate to Fortune's favor, do I need to send to Ren or to Null?
I feel like
Or-
the sooner they know, the better. If they're ahead of us.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, so I'll send to Ren. I'll send to Ren.
Love
Fuck. I thought I wasn't gonna have to. Give me a minute.
My nephew.
my nephew.
Okay. Oh fuck.
I'm actually gonna switch us to the map of Kadath.
My, dis-
real quick.
my disappointment is immeasurable. My day was ruined.
That is-
open a bunker secret. That is so
Yeah,
true.
that is true.
Noel would be like, "Oh
Noel would be
my
like,
god."
What the fuck did you guys do?
What have you done? And why?
I just chose Ren because, like, I don't know. I feel a connection to him because.
More approachable.
Because he's a nice person. No offense, Noel. I relate to Noel on a spiritual level,
No.
but you know.
Yeah, of course. No, I feel because I feel like they're both Kalstar, and I feel like okay, because I feel like Chi would love Tanari and like how dynamic she was, but I think she would most of all, of course, admire Karok for his piety. But yeah.
His piety.
Why does that make me literally?
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
Oh
He is
God.
but a simple priest.
He is
That's
but a
right.
simple priest.
He is but a simple priest.
Oh my
With the
God.
words of the bard
still
and the
kicking,
adventurer.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he is.
He's
You're
old
all
as
still
fuck.
kicking. You're just, some of you are old.
He was like 300 something.
He
320 something.
Old. He was old.
Whenever we talk about ages of our former characters, I'm like, Tanari was like a baby. She was like 21, 22.
I know.
I think Kirok was the
A lot of
oldest in
y'all
in that group.
Carrick was the
I think
oldest,
so.
then Teo, then
Teo was like 80 something, right?
then
Something like that.
Chad,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and it's probably toss up. I feel like everybody else was in their like early to mid 20s,
Yeah, I think that's right.
How
right?
old did I say Ash?
I thought Ash was 22 or something.
I think
20.
so.
20?
It's 20. That's what I wrote.
Yeah. Lox was like 21 or 22 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh, well at least I got the heavy stuff. Like
Jesus.
some of the heaviest stuff we've dealt with that today, so that's good.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Very heavy. Yeah, so like I think I was talking to
Me?
Bigler and Casey. I was like, yeah, I might need to do a content warning on this next episode. And then I tried to like
Yeah.
joke it off, and then now you know. Now you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely would recommend.
Yeah, it's
Hard recommend.
yeah,
It's rough.
it's rough, buddy.
My girlfriend turned into the moon.
Yeah, right. Some guy like fake killed us.
Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I need to play elevator music every time we cast sending.
Honestly.
Or hold
Deb, what do you
music.
think?
Okay.
Please hold. Ooh, return your call.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Your call
7,
is
8,
important
9.
to us. That's what I was thinking of. Your call is important to
Your
us.
call is important.
Your call.
Please remain on the line.
Throwing
Okay.
5 years later.
5 years later. Yes.
So, okay, this is 25. To Ren,
Mm-hmm.
let me mark off his spell slot. Okay, this is really bad. Our navigator is on a murderous rampage, likely working for Cthulhu. He suggested he was the Cloud King. He raised Glimcairn.
Okay, but no,
That's what
like,
That's 25 words.
stop him.
I don't know. What? Ah, God. Okay, no. Fuck.
No.
Hang on.
You sent that. That's done.
It's done.
Hang on. I gotta... Let me pull up some character sheets because he's probably like, no, this is like weird. How smart
Great.
is Ren? What is Ren's? Ren is a 0 to history.
How would Ren react to this is bad?
This is bad.
Our
He's
navigator's
like,
on a murderous rampage.
It just sounds so nonchalant. Like, our navigator. He's a nervous.
Ooh,
Nervous?
that's a good
Nervous rampage.
Okay, why are you trying to
Just running around tweaking, having panic attacks everywhere.
freaking out. Oh,
He's a
shit,
nervous
guy.
guy.
Okay, all right.
Just going around making parties awkward.
You will hear back, well, that sounds really bad. Cloud King. Definitely supposed to be dead. Hang on, let me talk to my wife. That cuts off. And you will hear back, from Noel. just heard from Mortimer. This is cause for concern. We can catch him at the Strait of Talons.
Okay.
Capture or kill?
Kill.
Please advise.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
You know what? If my message was shit, it was at least an accessory to Mortimer's message. So that's good. Okay. Can capture at Strait of Talons. Okay. I mean, I know what else.
Warn them that he can turn into water
Thank you.
if they're going to try to capture him, because that's going to make it a lot harder.
Oh, I already told Mortimer that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You did.
well,
That's right.
But did Mortimer convey it? We know he rambles.
Yeah, that's true.
Better
All
to
right.
double down.
I have so many notes from this episode.
So glad
On page
Renari
3.
had sending
Same. I'm
prepared.
just like,
Mhm.
Or not Renari, Noel. I'm so glad Noel had sending prepared.
okay.
Oof. Ooh.
Look, Noel learned from Ash. Always gotta have sending prepared.
She probably did learn sending from Ash, actually. She learned a lot of spells from Ash.
Oh.
Ugh.
Taking time off of crashing the world economy to teach his names.
Yeah, you know, you gotta make time for the important things. Sorry that this is a lot of like talking and then waiting for responses.
No, that's okay.
But-
There's been plenty to process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a feeling this would be more of a talking episode than a fighting episode.
That is okay. We've had a few fighting episodes. That we
You have.
Now that I think about it, with the airship, like, shit crashing, Canarath probably fucking boomed.
Oh yeah,
Because that
probably.
became a port town.
oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably so.
Okay, so I'll run this by y'all before I actually canonically send.
She's learning.
Because some of it's just a little bit of repeating of what Mortimer said. So far I have 21 words, I believe.
Okay.
But so far I have please kill. He can turn into water. Be careful. He's very dangerous. He has a tentacle on his back. Old Goliath.
Yeah. Anything
I
else?
only have like 4 words left. So I mean.
I guess, please be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, thank you. That's 2 extra words. Thank you.
I think she already said be careful in it.
No,
I said be careful. I'm gonna say thank you, and I will I will write a truncated message with the remaining 2 words, I believe. Let's see, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so final message. Please kill. He can turn into water. Be careful. He's very dangerous. He has a tentacle on his back. Old Goliath. Thank you. Solune's light.
Nice. Very nice.
I love.
All right. You've instructed Fortune's Favored to intercept Arthok and attempt to
Oh my
kill
god,
him.
what if we're
Oh.
I'm so okay
Yeah,
because like
really-
I don't want them to be a part of this because they're gonna. I don't know. They're supposed to be better than us, right? So like.
Okay,
kinda
let me go
fucking-
find this.
Oh,
Let me
they're
go
better.
find this glowing algae.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
What?
Gosh,
What do you have to be scared of?
a
So
lot.
you want those documents? Hang on, let me do that.
Thank you. Yes, I will transcribe them.
Thanks.
As we walk
Thank
through,
you.
like,
That-
through the town, I'm just gonna, like, kind of have my arm around Hoots' shoulder and just be like, I know you have your purpose, but nobody your age should have to see this.
Hoots is gonna nod as he puts his wing/hand on Darren's butt, around his tip, and gives him a hug.
Aww.
Why is it that every time MJ talks, it's a banger? I can't.
Yes.
So good. Oh shit.
Lovely.
Darren
Perfect.
Darren will hug him back and just kind of pat his head.
Oh man. Amazing. All right. So you guys are heading west to try and find this cave, right? You follow along the coastline to the west, and yeah, you can see up ahead where it gets real rocky. It's basically just like rock cliff meets water. How do you want to go about finding this cave entrance? What, if you do find it, how you want to go about, like, how you want to deal with the underwater aspect of this mission?
Okay, question. None of the documents said there was anything about dangerous creatures in there, right?
One of them, read document C.
Yeah, it says something about there might be other creatures in there, but they don't know. They haven't.
Oh,
been able
another
to-
creature may lurk deeper in the cave.
Yeah, they haven't been able to venture far enough to confirm.
Okay.
But the algae, like, they've gotten the algae before going that deep, right?
They know what it looks like.
Oh.
Do I know from my time fishing what quippers or marrow look like?
Make an intelligence check. Or
You know what really
survival.
sucks?
I'll give you a choice between those two.
What really sucks is that we don't know actually how long this algae is supposed to last in its life. Like, we know that it has to be young for us to use it, but
Is a 16?
16. You know that quippers are kind of like piranhas, essentially. They often travel in schools or swarms, and they can be, they like to bite. Something to be on the lookout for. Fairly easy to hit, but you know, there's just, you wouldn't want to get overwhelmed. Marrow.
Do I know what they taste like?
Do you know what they taste like? Oh, grilled quipper. It's something that you've only heard about, you've not tried yourself, but you hear it's really good.
Noted.
Marrow, were you also asking about that?
Yeah.
Marrow, marrow are kind of like fish people, sort of, almost. Like, definitely kind of a mermaid tail sort of situation, but the upper half is like kind of scary looking. They are generally fairly hostile, and they normally wield weapons, but they also have a pretty ferocious claw and bite. So,
I mean, I could try and scout some, but
yeah.
Did
Go ahead.
y'all buy any?
I bought a potion of water breathing.
Okay, we have a potion of water breathing.
I can give it to whoever if someone else wants to go. But I don't think
'Cause I
can
was-
go alone.
I was going to ask actually about Mind Link because I'm not entirely sure. Because it says you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 50 feet of you. You don't need to share language, blah, 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 blah. As an action, when you're speaking telepathically to a creature, you can give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for the next hour or until you end this effect as an action. So does that mean that they have to be within 50 feet for the communication to start? And then after that, it doesn't matter? Like, I don't...
Sorry, can you read that one more time?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 50 feet of you. You don't need to share a language, blah, 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 blah. As an action, when you're speaking telepathically to a creature, you can give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for the next hour or until you end this effect as an action. So does that suggest then that for the whole duration, you have to be within 50 feet, or is it just from the beginning of that communication? That has to be 50 feet. Because I don't actually know.
That's a good question.
I feel like as written, it's probably for the whole duration has to be within 50 feet, but I don't know.
You know, I think as long as you establish the link, like, they're in range to establish the link, after that, you're okay. But, like, once that hour is up, if you're not there to, like, reestablish it, you're kind of in trouble.
Okay.
Alaric does have a potion of water breathing on his person that he can
Okay.
give to one of y'all.
I think what I'll do is I'll establish a mind link with one person, one of the people that goes down, and then whatever you see, whatever you
Isla can
experience.
breathe
you can-
underwater, Orlana can breathe underwater, Revan can breathe underwater, Theron has a potion,
Allie's person.
Allie's got a potion. Allie might have, let me see, he might have another one that I just don't have a clue. Yeah, okay. I think we can figure this out.
So 3 people can breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 2 potions of...
Hang on, let me double check everybody's character sheet,
Yeah.
or because I
I
think
don't
some of
believe
my
that.
NPCs have them. This is why
Oh,
we
okay.
buy the potions in the nautical campaign.
Oh, wait.
I didn't need the potion, so I didn't buy it.
Well, I know that. It's for
I-
everybody else. It's like taking Featherfall.
I was broke by the time
we
I
did.
bought the armor.
We did fine without Featherfall. I don't know what you're talking about. We never needed it.
Lucky. Okay, I think between my NPCs that are aboard, you will have enough potions to get by for this mission.
Oh,
alone.
okay, so we could...
So,
How long is that water breathing? Is it an hour?
hang on.
I could just look it up.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Cool. Okay, I mean, shit, if we can all go down,
You down to go down?
maybe. I'm
Giggity.
scared of being eaten by quippers, but that seems like the most
Oh.
straightforward thing.
We're just gonna need to look for more water breathing potions the next chance we get, if we use all of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, the Quippers shouldn't be too bad. I mean, they're not the biggest fish, but if there are a bunch of them, they can be a little bit of a problem.
I can talk
But-
to him.
If they group up,
Oh.
it can also, cast
man.
Shatter. And
Or I could talk to them
goodbye.
and just tell them to go elsewhere. We're not tasty.
they're fish.
But I can talk to fish.
That doesn't mean they will, like, follow your directions.
I mean, no, but it's
Can I
worth
roll
a try.
insight?
Just tell them it's worth a try.
If you want to roll an insight check against Isla saying she can talk to fish, you absolutely can.
Fuck it. That is a natural 20 for a 26.
Nice.
Isla, are you rolling?
I thought I could. Wait, I legit thought I could talk to fish. Can I not?
No. Look, man, your character, your responsibility. You tell me, can you talk to
Yeah, using gestures and sounds, you can communicate simple ideas with any beast that has an innate swimming speed. I can talk to fish.
Okay.
Simple ideas.
So let me
Simple
roll
ideas.
persuasion. Let me roll
Simple
persuasion.
ideas, go
I
away.
think I can talk to fish.
Go away.
That's a simple
Aquaman.
idea.
I got an
Yep.
18 plus something for persuasion. 18 plus 2.
I
Okay.
really want there to be a moment in which it's just like Isla, like yelling at dolphins or something. Like, I just want that so bad. I just
Just,
want to
like,
hear
trying to-
Bigler make dolphin noises.
Trying to talk to minnows and shit.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, cool. We can try talking to fish. I mean, like you said, worth a shot.
Yeah, I can just tell them that we're not tasty and they can get their food elsewhere.
This is a weird conversation.
Do you want the ship to be like waiting like just off of the coast, or do you want it back at the docks? What do you want?
I feel like just off the coast would be kind of nice.
Close
Yeah,
by?
I think, yeah, for them, there's not much left of the town.
No, there's no.
So
Oh.
it would kind of be the same either way for them, but it'd be easier for us if they were nearby.
Chi, you can mind link with Allie so he can be kept appraised of what is happening.
Oh, I mean, is he not going to be joining us? I thought there would be. I guess
thought
there
he was
isn't,
giving us his potion of water
Yeah.
breathing.
so that we could. Okay, yeah, I can do that for sure. Yeah.
I could join you, but
Oh.
I think somebody should be on this boat.
Well, he already had
I
a
agree.
swim yesterday. He probably doesn't want to get wet. in the water.
Insight. Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Him wanting
You
to
know
be
what?
on
That's a good idea, actually.
now we're all like, oh, we better insight, or else.
Listen,
We better inside the
Look,
guy who's been
I
hopping
like
on the
Allie.
ship.
I trust him. I trust him.
You do. I don't know him.
I don't know him either.
18.
18. Yeah, he seems like he's genuinely is like, there should be somebody that I think is qualified to stay aboard the ship, and he thinks he's the most qualified individual out of everybody aboard the ship.
That's probably true.
Fair
It's
enough.
fair. It's fair.
okay, cool. Well, we can do that. Yeah.
What was his reaction to me saying he didn't want to take another dip in the water?
I think he probably just rolled his eyes and sighed, as I often do.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, by the way, how do you spell Isla's previous name? Like, how do you spell Jacqueline?
Jacqueline. Shit, hang on.
Jacquuelin. Is that
I
right?
think so. I think it's just like the standard Jacqueline spelling.
You mean it's not Jakelyne?
No.
I'm just trying to think of how, like, what's the weirdest spelling you can make for it?
Jake Wellen.
Jacqueline.
Jake Wellen.
Yeah. CQ.
So JACQUELINE.
Line.
Or no?
Yep.
L-I, okay. Eline, and then storm. Cool. Okay. Okay.
I think
Well,
that.
Thank you.
Let's-
All right.
let's
Cool.
dive into the water then.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, it might be LYN. I think it's LYN, actually. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Okay.
It's buried somewhere in notes.
Cool. All right.
All right. Are you diving in?
I am. I'm gonna hop in
Yeah.
the water.
Glug
Let's
glug.
go.
Glug glug.
Let me see.
It lasts for an hour, right? We established that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Okay. So you
Mhm.
you dive in. Swimming down, you are able to find what looks to be a cave entrance of sorts. Kind of into the sort of rock below the water surface. It's it's fairly dark. You can see sort of the glint or glow of what you assume to be some ocean vegetation. I guess I could move you to a map.
Oh no.
Why
Oh,
why are you
maps.
worried? I'm also I sorry, it's a little pixely, this one, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
So, I have a question then. Should I'll ask the group this. Should I like cast light on my holy symbol to kind of help us out with the darkness, or do we want to not in case
Well,
disturb
I
someone?
have dark vision, so it's kind of
That's great. That's awesome.
it's up to y'all.
I know that some people don't.
My my Roll20 page keeps sending me messages. It's like, it's unresponsive.
Oh.
That's great.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I'm gonna temporarily dismiss Pancake to his pocket dimension
That's a good idea.
so that he
Might
does
need
not
to,
die.
I left Dot on the ship.
You mean you didn't drown your pet mouse? Dang it. I was
Just
hoping.
clarify.
I thought maybe. Ooh, okay.
like I don't want to spend the 10 gold to turn him into an octopus.
I might have to refresh, guys.
Okay.
Alright.
Hang on. Pause.
Okay.
Good luck. Roll the dice.
Hello?
Woo!
Yay!
We're back.
Now if my map would load in.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you are very
Yeah.
soft.
There you
go.
There we go. There we go. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I will let Allie know that we have found the cave. We assume it to be the cave because it is a cave with glowing things.
We assume it to be a cave because it is a cave.
So to be the cave, TM. Because
Allie's
the
like-
glowing things.
Great. Well, don't die.
No promises.
So,
Okay. Well,
what are you doing?
do we
well,
notice,
Should we stealth and
do we notice anything moving?
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
a perception check.
Perception.
19.
19.
21.
21.
Perception 22.
From this vantage point, you don't see anything moving, but you can hear that there are things moving. Most immediately, you can hear that there seems to be what sounds like a lot of things swimming around, kind of both sort of to the northeast and more straight north. But It's just too dark, and it seems like the cave kind of bends and turns. It's just too hard to pinpoint, like, specifics.
Can I swim ahead just a little bit and scout some?
Sure, if you want to. Give
I would
me...
like to.
Are you trying to
Stealthy.
swim quietly?
Well, it's my natural habitat, so yeah.
I know. Give me a stealth roll paired with perception.
Okay. I could have rolled better, but I think I'm still okay. 11 plus 10 for a 21. And
Well, damn.
perception is trash. 9.
9.
get all the
Yeah. You very, very quietly swim further into the cave. We'll put you like there. And you can tell that there are just a lot of ways in which this sea cave branches off and bends and turns, and you're just having a hard time figuring out what direction specifically this sound of movement comes from, or just even like which tunnels or openings lead where, you know?
Well, I will indicate to the party that it's at least safe to come this far. I haven't been attacked yet, so...
Okay.
You also rolled a 20 what?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did roll a 21.
It's like nobody's found me.
I'm gonna
Been
go
real
and then I'm
stealthy
gonna
though.
Okay. Great.
Oh my god. Alright, are we doing the stealthness?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
For those moving up to be close to Isla, give me a little stealth roll.
While they do that, I would like to find a little rock to hide behind in case this goes, very wrong.
I mean, there's not a great...
Then I'm gonna push myself up against the wall.
Okay. Sure. Alright, Theron.
15.
15. Orlana.
17.
17. Darren.
17.
17. Chi.
4.
Or Hoot.
My other roll was good.
16.
16. Revan.
8.
8. Amazingly, only one person was below the passive perception that I'm dealing with.
Wow.
So you all successfully make it up to where Isla is. Here, I'll just drag you guys over there.
Thank you.
So you kind of have like a fork situation going on. There's this sort of opening this way, and then you see that you could also go straight north as well. You have options, but it's hard to... Actually, now that you're further in, give me another perception check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
7.
12. 12.
Not used to being underwater.
Dirty 20. Orlana, you can see just faintly that straight north, you do see the movement of what looks like swarms of fish in that area. They don't seem to have noticed you guys, but you can see that. You can also see with that score that route seems to kind of dead end. You don't really see where it would continue. You can definitely hear the movement of other stuff coming from this other pathway as well, but I don't know, it could get you further in.
Okay. I'll tell that to the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way?
Should I ask how long it's been? I'm just
We are operating off of the assumption
Okay. Yeah, cool.
we're gonna get this done in an hour.
Awesome. Great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm willing to scout ahead again, but I didn't really hear much last time. So I don't know what we want to do.
I don't think that's ever a bad idea.
Okay. I'll stealthily scout ahead again.
All right, same thing, same couple of rolls.
18 for stealth.
Nice.
And God, that's so bad. 11 for perception.
11 for perception.
Oh, that's pretty.
So you can see that, fortunately for you, you don't necessarily need a high perception to see some of these guys because they're kind of nearby.
Oh, great.
But you roll high enough, they still haven't taken notice. This portion of the cave is fairly dark, but you can see that, Isla, you can see that it sort of opens up into this sort of bigger space. There are ways in which it branches off. There's this little route sort of this way where it seems to continue. There's also a little bit of a route over on this way, but that looks like maybe it links up to some of those other spots you were seeing to the north. But most importantly, you see in front of you in this area 5 swarms of quippers that are lurking in this portion of the cave. They have not taken notice of you yet, but it is only a matter of time before they do. And we're going to go in and, well, say what you want to say.
Well, I just want to inch back around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you're going to find this funny. I'm going to mime 5 schools of quippers.
Amazing. And the Oscar goes to. Yes, so Isla kind of dips back around the corner and pantomimes that there are 5 schools of quippers, and we're going to go in and end right there. We will deal with them next week.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow, that was a wild session.
I know.
Yeah,
It was a heavy
that's a lot.
session.
Yeah, that was a lot.
A lot.
Definitely got the 2 weeks worth of fucking trauma in.
Yeah.
Alright, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. To support us, please like and subscribe. Every little bit counts. And other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you again next time.